Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, where I'm going to be pulling on the Paine story event release banner for Paine's EX weapon. So this banner is one I've been waiting for quite a while, and it is one of two this week I'm extremely excited for. The second of which of course is going to be Noctis' banner, but I don't have to pull that because I've already got all of his stuff. So Paine in this game is quite an interesting character, I think. She's kind of like a DPS debuffer hybrid. She's like a DPS support buffer slash debuffer hybrid. She does impressive amounts of damage while she strengthens your team and weakens the enemy team, and everything she does is framed, it's all unique and it all stacks. So I thought that she's going to be a really interesting pick for me to pull, because she's really amazing when it comes to single target damage, and there's no team that she won't work on. So technically, if I'm being honest, I don't really need her to actually sort of fill out my roster, because I've already got quite a lot of strong characters with the X weapons, and to be honest, I could probably go from now until the end of the Cosmos era without really actually having to pull for her. But to be honest, I'm one of those people that did actually like Final Fantasy X too. I think it's one of those games that's a little bit divisive at first, perhaps not entirely unlike FF5, at least it was for me, but it's a very light-hearted game, I think. I think one of the big problems about 10 to 10.2 is that the tone shift is very extreme, and it's a very different style of game. I think if you take 10.2 too seriously, then you won't enjoy it as much. But I think if you just view it as kind of like another sort of light-hearted romp through Serah with the characters that you sort of grew attached to in the previous game, just see it, just take it casually and take things as they come, I think it can be quite fun. And I still think that game has the goddamn best representation of the ATB battle system ever seen in the series. Fight me. Seriously, FF10-2 has the best battle system, I think. And I think it's a shame it wasn't reused in any other games. I'll be honest, I don't really have that much attachment to Paine as a character directly, but I do kind of quite like her. She's very introverted, and I suppose I am kind of a little bit that way myself, but not necessarily outwardly so as much anymore. But she's kind of she's never the loudest one in the group. She always sort of keeps to herself. But just because she's not sort of the life of the party, that doesn't mean that she isn't having fun. That doesn't mean that she's not glad to be there. For fuck's sake, there's a few people in my life that I wish had learned that lesson about me a bit earlier as well, but that's a totally different matter. So yeah, Paine just kind of appeals to me because I do actually want to play with level 70 characters, as stupid as that sounds. I know Rinoa is extremely strong, Vayne is extremely strong, Serah is extremely strong, Rydia is also strong, and Sephiroth is probably still going to be good for quite a while as well. But there's just something about the additional abilities and playing with level 70 characters that I'm just kind of it would be nice to have a few on my roster. I mean, I'm definitely going to get Ramza and Noctis because I've got their stuff already. I'm pulling for Paine now. I've already got Alice. To be honest, after this banner, I'm probably not going to be pulling again until the Realms Lost chapter, which is another one that I'm looking forward to, because I missed out on the stuff the first time when it came around, and I definitely plan to get her this time. Again, even though I technically quote-unquote don't need her. But I do know that Paine can actually be used in early Chaos, because the way that she kind of swings the gameplay, or rather she swings the balance of stats so much in her favour. She buffs the entire team's attack, max brave, initial brave, defense, etc. by 30%, and then she has an extra 10% attack max brave on her crystal strength 68 aura, and then she debuffs the enemy's stats by just about as much. She's got a unique buff, a unique debuff rather, that sort of decreases all enemy stats by 30%. So I know from experience, back when I was playing with Beatrix and Lilithset, if you're just buffing defense by itself, it doesn't really do much. But if you buff your defense while decreasing the enemy's attack, it really freaking helps, and you're sort of built like a tank, and you can't hit. You basically don't really get damaged. And yeah, I know we've got Warrior of Light with his big ass goat shields, who's just going to tank everything. I know that, but also it's the same with every other stat. You know, you'll be doing that much more damage because she doesn't just give a 40% attack aura. She also debuffs enemy defense. She debuffs enemy speed while raising your own speed, and that's going to be kind of awesome for enemies that do actually get a lot faster and take a lot more turns. Because I know the more difficult content gets, the faster the enemies get. So you know, she just kind of helps swing the balance damage in your favor. And I don't know, I like her aesthetic. You know, I like FF10 too. I like any FF game with a job system, to be honest. So she's just one of those characters I really want to pull for. There's been quite a few of them recently, I know. But thankfully, because I've got quite lucky early on in the sort of like pre-Cosmos era with like Sephiroth and Lena and Rino and all those people, I got really lucky with a lot of their EX weapons. So I have enough resources right now to kind of pull on more or less whoever I want. Until Chaos gets here. So I think, yeah, Paine's going to be the last one for a while. I've got 102 tickets lined up, ready to go. I haven't cleared out the co-op shop yet. I haven't even played the story chapter yet. In fact, I still have, well, obviously Paine, but I also have Porum's treasures to farm on the summon boards as well. So you know, there's probably quite like at least 50 tickets or something that I can probably get after this as well. And I could have farmed them up before doing this video, but I'm like, you know what? Anything that I don't use here, I'll use in the future anyway. So it's fine. We'll roll with what we have, and we'll see how lucky we get or don't get, as the case may be. So let's jump right into it. That's an extremely long loading screen. Extremely long. This could mean one of two things. It could either mean my game is glitching out, or it could possibly mean that this is a Paine weapon right here, because it's just downloaded all her character data. So let's find out which of the two this is. It's the first one. That's unfortunate. Never mind. I am actually playing this on the different emulator to the one I normally record videos with, because I think they still haven't sorted things out on BlueStacks yet. And wow, okay, random whacker 15. I don't have that maxed out yet. That's actually nice. I'll take any power stones I can get, you know. Although I think I'm doing fairly well on the power stone front lately, so that's fine. Let's keep on the trucking. Let's see what we get. Of course, because I have to download the data for just about everything that I'm pulling, that does mean that I can't use the loading trick that effectively anymore. But it just makes everything that much more of a surprise, right? Oh shit! Ah, Firion weapon. You know, I actually am okay with Firion stuff, because Firion's one of those characters. I never pulled his EX weapon, but I am planning on pulling for Emperor later on. So if I get his EX as part of those pulls, I'm probably definitely going to be using him. I think he's like very underrated as a character right now. Like, he's not the strongest in the game, but he's pretty good. He has those overhealing shenanigans, so like any healing he gets back as Brave, and he has a 40% max Brave aura for the team, which is really nice, as well as doing like 150% overflow attacks, and his EX, which is like 100% HP damage AoE. I think Firion's really underrated. He's really quite strong. Meanwhile, we have a silver orb over here. EX, something good, come on. Ah, there goes the troll. The first of hopefully not many. So I really looked out with my pulls on Alice. I got her stuff in like 11 tickets or something stupid, so we'll see if Karma decides to pay me back on this one or not. Although I think, yeah, I've already put more tickets in here than I did on the Alice banner, so hey. RNG, the Great Equalizer. Oh shit! Okay. First Paine 15, which is technically not my first. It's because of the event giveaway. Yeah, there we go. That's Yeah, I haven't played the story yet, so here we go. There's Paine, and I like how the now the allies are in the triple digits. Like the arrow is kind of overlapping with the 1 there on the 101. Yeah, they should sort that out because we'll be stuck in triple digits for a while. Don't think we're getting up to 1,000 characters anytime soon. Although, you know, I mean, if in a hypothetical scenario where this game continues to run for long enough, like, I wonder if we would ever get to the point where we have 1,000 characters. Like, are there 1,000 characters in the FF series that people would want to pull for and they could use in videos like this? Like, maybe? Honestly, I genuinely don't know. Okay, silver orb number 3, is it? 2, 3, whatever. Let's go. I can't count. Oh god. Second troll in a row. Yeah, I am not pleased. I am disappointed. I do know that statistically I have a less than 50% chance to pull this damn thing with like only 100 tickets. But I'm fine with not farming up too many. Like I say, they'll go to my next pulls. Like, I'm still undecided whether or not I want to pull for Ace in the level 70 era or not. Like, I think I probably shouldn't. I should probably roll for Ace on the Do Spanner, if I can still complete stuff without him, which I probably will. He looks really strong and really fun, and I've been wanting to use him for ages. Like, Ace actually just looks really cool. I've never played Type 0, but I do like his style. But I've just never bothered because he's so turn inefficient until he gets his rework and becomes an absolute monster. And hey, there goes Paine 15 number 3. Second one that we've pulled. I'll take that. I hope we get a 35 for Paine because I had to use power tokens for Alice's 35. And if I get many more pulls where I get the EX before I get the 35, I'm going to run out of power tokens. I think I've got like enough for 2 more 35 CP weapons. Shit, okay, Furion, nice. All the 15s. So we're just about at the halfway marker here. 51 tickets. 51 down, 51 to go. We've had fairly average results. Okay, okay. Come on! Okay. Well, I don't know if I had enough to MLB that thing before, but I definitely do now. I mean, hey, it's 3 power stones, right? I wouldn't mind some 35s. Hint, hint. I mean, the EX would be nice too, but hey. I mean, on the bright side, I haven't done the story chapter yet, so I'll have a significant buffer of gems. Even if we do end up having to start going into multiples, I'll probably be able to claw quite a few of them back. I'm gonna be skipping sets as EX when it's released, but I do have sets as 15 and 35 fully built up, so I'm hoping that as Super Synergy he can kind of carry me on the Ramu summon board without needing his EX. Because if he does need it, then, well, that's just seriously shit. But I don't think we'll need it. He says, famous last words, come on. Come on! Something good! That is... What the hell is that weapon? I don't even know if I recognize that one. Okay, let me think. It's not Furion. It's not Wall. Who do we even have with a weapon like this? I'm drawing blanks. I'm sorry, I don't know whose weapon this is. I'm gonna have to find out. Galuf! Oh, of course it's Galuf. Oh well. Off banner, Power Stone. Never mind. Well, it looks like I'm not getting any miraculous tickets anytime soon. Well, if the Zack banner taught me anything, it's never to give up hope. Wherever there's still tickets, there's still a chance. We're still in there. Okay, Furion, I've got you MLB now, regardless. Can you start please giving me maybe 35s, or, you know, just giving me Paine stuff? That would be nice too. That's the thing, like, new players in this game, like, every weapon you pull is going to be valuable, but the longer that you've been playing, the more likely that... It's a gold orb! It's probably going to be a troll. Probably going to be useless, but I hope it's not. Hey, Paine 35, excellent. That's yeah, I'll definitely take that. So I don't have to use my my power tokens now, so that's awesome. Let's lock that bad boy down. Absolutely. So as I was saying, the longer you're playing, the more likely everything you pull is going to be a power stone. But thankfully that is not a power stone. That has saved me 25 tokens, which I'm very happy about. Incidentally, situations like that is why you should never spend your power tokens on anything frivolous. Only spend it on stuff that you need, because you never know when you're going to sack an EX in like 10 tickets, and then you're going to wish you had those tokens because you don't have the 35, and you could spend like tens of thousands of gems and hundreds of tickets going for the 35. Yes, it's statistically unlikely, but I have seen it happen. And I'm pretty sure it's happened to me at least once. Like, I've gone really balls deep and I've only got an EX. Shit, man. We're down to the single digits. Will we get something nice before our tickets run out? I'm not feeling too hopeful, but you never know. Okay, you know what? That counts as nice. That's nice. I think that's MLB now, if it wasn't already. So that definitely saves me some power stones. But it does mean that it's looking more and more likely that we're going to have to go to multiples. Damn. We're out of tickets. We're all out of tickets. Oh well. Gem draws it is. Like I say, I'll probably get about 50 tickets back from the summon board farming and from you know, the story event and the co-op shop and all that stuff, and I'll probably get some gems back as well. But this could either go very well or it could get very ugly very fast. Only one way to find out. There was a lot of loading right then. Let's see what this turns out to be. I really hate doing gem draws on a banner without an EX plus, because I really want to get those books with those 200 G tokens if I pull the EX first. I really want to save my gems for the Chaos era, so I'm hoping I don't have to go too deep here. 1 out of 11, Firion 15. God damn it! Okay, next one. Everything's still to play for. Next pull. Paine! Don't make me regret pulling for you. Seriously, don't make me regret it. Alice came so easily. You don't want to be a stain on my record, do you? You don't want to be like my first ever mercy pull. Don't make me be your first pity pull. Damn it. I don't want that. Go away, Firion! I've got your stuff already. I don't need it. Pull number 3. At least better than a 1 out of 11. At least better than that. Change. Oh, nice. Okay, that one was a good pull. That was a lot of Paine weapons. So it's an extra limit break for the 35, which is nice. Okay, I think that was 3 pulls. Okay, that's pull number 4. I'm not even counting at this point. I just want it. Cyan? Hey, yeah! Nice. Excellent. I'm happy with that. 20k gems, 100 and something tickets. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that result. I can probably make all the gems back by the time I finish farming out everything that I need to. Mixed with I'll get some tickets back as well. It probably won't take me that long to get 20k back, because if you really pay attention, this game is extremely generous with the gems that it gives out. So by the time I finish the story chapter, I'm definitely going to be over 300k again. Meanwhile, yeah, I got Paine stuff, and that's my last pull now for probably, well, definitely for the rest of the month, and like probably for most of the next month as well. Like, I'm not going to be pulling for Setzer, so I can just hoard all those beautiful Ramu resources until we get to Realm's banner and then Charlotta's banner. Those are probably the only two others I'm going to go for. Yeah, I'm skipping Noel as well. I think we'll see what I feel like when I get there. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I wish you all the best of luck on your pulls. I hope everyone who's gone for Paine has got what they went for. I hope the banner was kind to you, and if you've not pulled yet, may you be blessed with EXs and 35s all the way. Thanks everyone for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.